Hey, good morning, this is me, Brian. Alright, scraps. Alright, 270. Right, dude. You were right all along. You knew I knew. Right? And no, you made me laugh. That had the hardship. But anyways, this morning, right, we're digging up Mr. Wild Blackberry here. Alright, we're going to put him in that bucket for the time being, and I already loaded it up with some good old high-grade compost. You know it, Noy. You know I know how to make good dirt. Right? Because it got cold last night, and he's a little droopy this morning. You know what I'm saying? So I covered him, you know what I'm saying? But this morning he's a little soft, a little tender. Right? So I've been leaving him alone. It's like around 10:30 right now. Right? Mr. Sun is beaming good. Right? Clear blue sky. Look at that. Woo! Right? In the mountain. Right? This morning it's clear and bright. Right? You like that cinematography? But anyways, well, he's got this. I mean, he's planted in this whole lump right here. When I planted him, was the lump that I made for him when he first got here. So we're gonna dig him all up. And we're gonna put him in that bucket. This is the funny part. These solar shields, these sunglasses I got, woo, they're killer. But I can't see the screen of my phone when I'm wearing them. See, there's the big old clump right there. Yeah. There he is. Hey, Noy. Speaking of the happy hardship, that's funny. I like the way you call it. How's old King of the Farmers doing? Well, last time I went by there, a couple years, let's see, spring of 2020, right? Looked like a ghost town over there, man. Well, what'd they do? Give up on the whole, Mormon idea of taking control of the world? Alright, let's see what we got here. Looks like Mr. Wild Blackberry's right here. Lift them out as one big piece, right? Oops. Make sure the dirt's ready. That's not going to work. See, that's what I'm always telling you guys. When you start a job, you got to have all the tools. Oh. That's really where he is. If all that stuff's alive, then he's alive. Alright. Hold on, buddies. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. He's growing. We're going to give him his own little spot right here. Yeah. Look, this is what we got now. We got Mr. Wild Blackberry bush right here. And you guys see him. Let's see, I can't. Here, let's turn away. There we go. Now, see the little white sprouts right there? The roots, this was the main bundle that they brought from Washington State in the bag. And it was hard and rough, right? But he's soft and pliable. Just the root part, the big ball is growing. And it's growing good, right? So I'm gonna put him in that bucket by himself. Right here is Mr. Wild Blackberry bush, right? And his little brothers and sisters that, kind of sort of, are trying. Look at that. There's lots of little roots all over this thing. So we're going to go get another bucket. Okay. No flies, no eggs, no muss, no fuss. Look at that. Primo dirt. Woo-hoo. Oh, and I forgot the shovel for the scooper. Anyways, I made a little bit of this. That'll be enough. Throw a wild onion in there with it. Well, actually, not a wild onion, they're store-bought onions. Those ones work, huh, Noy? Yeah, you know, you can actually, I mean, you got to be mindful if you're going to, you know, plant, if you're going to save the seeds from store-bought vegetables, right, depending on your location and the store chain, right, you might be trying to save GMO seeds. Now, GMO seeds will grow, right, and they will produce fruit, but only once, right? So if you know, like if you're going to save you some bell peppers or some of them big long green Anaheim chili seeds or jalapenos, you know what I'm saying, or you know, habaneros, which are always good. The serranos are the best ones because they grow, and they grow a lot. You know what I'm saying? But be mindful. You know what I'm saying? They're not, you know, you're gonna plant them one time, they're gonna let them grow, you can take care of them, right? And then when it's time to cut them off, you start cutting them off because the plant's gonna die. It's gonna GMO stuff. Anyway, here we are. All right. Let's see. Alright, now this Blackberry bush is right here, see him? That's his own little root, look at that. Woo-hoo. So let's shut him down. Let's check on his little family here. Oh yeah, we're growing. We need another bucket. Okay. Now. Yeah. But you need some high grade. But anyways, look what we got. Alright. See, look what we got. We got the main root ball mass. Alright, I'm gonna take care of him better. Alright, we got the brothers and sisters. Alright, and they're doing really good. I mean, they got all kind of long. Look at this shoot popping right out. This one was gonna leave next, probably. Alright, and then we got Mr. Wild Blackberry bush here. Look at him. He's a double. Alright. Yeah, I know. But he's gonna grow. Okay, so we got some high grade. Let's make a little bit more of this. Scrape up some of the shoots that didn't get caught. Yeah, let's put a little more. Now, there's the trick. I learned this one over there at the Buck Barb shit. Right? You want to crumble his own dirt in there. See, I'm still holding him right here. Right? And since we're growing on a stick, I'm going to make a little hole. Right? Crumble the dirt. Replant the stick right there. Put him down in there. You want to make sure right, that he's all covered up except for the leaves. You don't want to have any shoots growing or showing, right? And saying all these. Now, this guy here, he just needs a good shove of the dirt. And these guys here are pretty much about ready to go. Now, way back in July when we planted this thing, I had zero confidence that it was going to grow. But I did know this. From me and Anonymous being on the bike adventure when we were up in Northern California and Southern Oregon and stuff, alongside the highway, these wild ass blackberry bushes would grow for miles. I used to stop, fill up my hat, dude, eat a whole bunch while I'm pedaling along. Dude, it was great. Now, from that experience, I know that one of these little root balls, like this one, right, could grow right, a blackberry patch all the way along this fence. Right? I knew that if it ever did grow, it was going to do this. I was going to be able to get a little bit more. Because my goal is, once I built the fence, my goal is to plant the wild blackberries along it. You know what I'm saying? Try to get to grow, grow along and get some blackberries out of it. That's the whole deal. That's the kind of stuff I like to do. And you know it, Noah. You know I know all of this stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get everybody else involved. You know what I'm saying? Because look, dude, I'm relatively safe from all the bullshit that's going to happen where you're at, Noah. Right? And you know it. And yes, I have all the skills. And yes, there's land everywhere. You could buy your own little piece of dirt, right? And get away from all that crazy bullshit. And grow what you grow, bro. Right? Go with what you know. Good morning. This is me, Brian. Right? How to replant a wild blackberry bush, for winter. Right? So stay alive and keep going, and maybe next summer, right, or next fall, you could eat some wild blackberry pie. That's all. I got them all loaded up in the handcart. Right. And just before we go, we're going to give them a little bit of water. That's about enough, right? Because they're going to go sit over there. There's this hole right here. Check this out, Noah. There is. See it right there? See that little depression right there with full of leaves? It's actually a hole. The water comes in and drains down, runs down, fills up the hole. The hole's like about 2.5 feet deep or so. And this is crazy. At the bottom of it, there's these two frogs. Right? After a while, so I've seen it happen a couple times. But after a while, if the mud loosens up and all the sand's filling up, then it loosens up, then the frogs float to the top. Right? And then sand, boop, boop. And then they hop around for a couple of days, and then they fall back in there. Once the mud gets, enough for them to wiggle through, they right back down in the hole. It's crazy. Anyways, here we go. Turn off the old frost freeze. See the lizard? Okay. Everybody looks happy. Alright. I'm just going to let them sit for a minute. Let's go inside and check out their new accommodations. Now, right here, in this area of the pump shed, that would probably be good enough for them. Because I could just set them right here on the dirt, on the cardboard floor, and they'd come up, when I wake up, come open the door, and they'd get morning sun all day. At least until noon, right? And they would grow right here. Right? Or, my second choice is, right, to put them in here in the pump room, right? Because this is going to go away in another day, right? I could put them right here on the floor in the pump room, right? And in the pump room, there's this heat lamp that puts out a different wavelength of light. You understand? Right? And it stays warm in here all the time. Outside right now it's just barely like 46, right? And then that would put them in the growth stage, the light being on all the time. And then we put them in the growth stage, and then we force them to grow, right? While keeping them warm. That's pretty good, right? It sounds like a good plan. Right? I forgot this part, so this video might come out a little wonky, right? But I'm going to try to insert this part into where it belongs. Yeah, I guess sometimes I smoke too much weed, right? Maybe you're right, Gmail.